that kind of final flurry from Utah, you had really held things down defensively in the fourth quarter. What was the key to that, did you think?
Just an increased physicality. DA, I don't actually know what's, Lauren might be able to help us here, but I don't know what's going on with him. So he had gotten, I think, hit on his leg in the first half and was kind of limping through it, and then couldn't go in the second half. And so Maxey coming in that second half really changed the game for us with his physicality, made some plays at the rim, had the big bucket late, but he was great. Gabe was great as well. And those two guys playing that extended run, that's really where our defense was solidified. They scored 17 points in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. And then up until the last flurry, I think they had 22 points for the rest of that half. It was right stuck at sort of 94 there. So I thought it was our defense won us the game. And I told the guys this after the game, we're literally one of the worst shooting teams in the NBA right now. I don't think that's who we are. We've got to make shots, and we've got to shoot them with confidence. And to me, if we're guarding with that level of physicality and passing the ball to each other, look, we had 23 assists. We could have easily had 30-some if we made shots tonight. We got to shoot the ball better, but it's got to be a belief in each other and a belief in ourselves to knock down shots.
Luka had mentioned in the walk-off that with all the off days, it was just a little bit of kind of rhythm, and guys were trying to find it. But I guess things normalized now. It's going to be back to the routine schedule. Did you feel that just watching different guys out there?
Yeah. I mean, I lived through it as a player, so I think there's some merit to that. I think there's some merit to playing in altitude. I think there's some merit to, it's only our second game back with the full group, and then we'll see what happens with DA. But it's always can be a little weird coming off an extended break.
Have you seen hesitancy when it comes to shooting? And your guys, you said shooting with confidence. Do you feel like you guys are shooting with confidence right now?
We're shooting. No, look, we're taking a lot of shots that are necessarily we're turning down shots. We started off the year last year really poor from three-point, and then from I think it was December 23rd against the Pistons, we did launch drill and shoot around that morning, and then from then on we were a really good shooting team. So that took 2 months of the season. Hopefully it doesn't take that long, but we got to shoot the ball better for us to be as good as we want to be.
You guys haven't shot it particularly well. The defensive metrics are so on the course of the season, but we're here and you guys are 12-4. How do you think? I guess how have you guys managed to win 12 of 16 when you've been not the best version of yourselves?
We've done enough outside of 2 games to be in a position to win. I think our togetherness is important. Playing for each other. The bench spirit tonight was great. I do think there's something with this group where we just, whatever the game requires that night, that's what we're going to do to try to put us in a position to win. We've had to kind of strategy-wise mix in a bunch of different things, and the guys have been bought in to just, hey, this is what tonight requires. Let's go out there and try to execute that, and that's put us in a position to win 14 of our 16 games.
If you have to go any stretch of time without Ayton, how do you view your options with Jackson? Even Kleber, you were very complimentary of him after the Milwaukee game, and possibly could we see Jared get some minutes again after falling out of the rotation? You obviously played him small ball 5 last year.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got to be ready. Again, I don't want to speculate on DA, but we feel confident that we have enough options.
JJ, you're talking about the physicality on defense. Is that something you can practice and get that habit in, or is it?
We practice it every day.
Is it also kind of like a mentality, like guys just have to choose to do that in that possession or in that moment? Yeah,
the choosing to do it, I think sometimes is not necessarily about, I'm not going to be physical right now. It's why physicality and awareness go hand in hand. So the physicality part, that could be at the point of attack, that could be setting a screen, that could be boxing out. The guys don't go on the court and say, you know what, I'm going to be lazy tonight. Sometimes it's just the mental awareness of what's going on and then the execution to do it in a physical manner.
That'll be good. There was a stretch in the second quarter where I think it was the second quarter where like LeBron signaled over to the bench like, I need to come out of the game, and then proceeded to score the next 6 points for you guys. Obviously,
we were going to get him subbed, just to be clear. I saw it. So we had that in the works, yeah.
But I mean, just kind of where's he at in terms of working back? It seemed like this was almost like another first game for him in some ways. And kind of what did you see from him?
I thought he did a lot of good things in transition and did a lot of good things as a passer. Again, we had a lot of success out of the post. Didn't go to that late because of because Maxey was out there. So, you know, if Jackson or DA feel really comfortable with them sort of in the dunker spot, but Maxey, we were trying to space, so we went more to that elbow ISO when we created a mismatch late. And I think LeBron made some good decisions out of that. So again, I think for him, it's the win, but it's also the rhythm, just trying to find that, and we're confident he will. Thank you.